Alright, today we got chest and back. We're going to be doing the same movements, guys. Nothing crazy here. So we're going to do the same rowing machine. We're going to do the same chest machine that we've been using back and forth these last couple weeks. My shoulder is talking to me a very little bit here. Probably from doing the pull-ups yesterday. I was working on my trap. Or I was doing the pull-ups, so that's at the very top of the lip is working on my trap. So what we're gonna do here, lightweight, slow and controlled, really maneuver around that shoulder ache. It's very little, it's very subtle, but it feels different more than the last couple of days. So since Friday, it hasn't felt like this. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now today's Wednesday, and I can feel it a little bit. I know it's probably from that, those pull-ups, because at the very top of that, the peak of the movement, you're really engaging a lot of traps and rear delts. So slow and controlled, just working through the movement. That's a good weight. It's at 115 on the clip. I got 15 reps. I probably could have done another 5 or 7. So this is a good weight. Another 5 probably. Maybe not 7. That was a great set. Very nice, slow and controlled. I'm gonna do one more set. Same tempo, same amount of reps. Then go do some do that machine chest press, man. Nothing fancy, guys. Nothing fancy, nothing different. I'm in here doing what I can do, right? I wanted to do some walking lunges with some dumbbells, but if I'm feeling that little tightness in the strap and there's a little bit of achiness, there's no need to be doing anything too much. I already did Bulgarians yesterday with the dumbbells. I felt good. Today I don't feel as great as I did yesterday. So just slowly getting back into it, but still getting in here, not having an excuse. Still trying to figure out what I can do, what I cannot do, day by day. It's good. All right. Now let's move over and do some chest press. Call that a wrap. Just 3 more sets and got a good forearm, a little bit of bicep, a little bit of back pump. Now it's time to get some chest and tries. All right, we got the clip at 115 here. I'm gonna shoot again for 15 reps, just like the rows. That's good. Woo. Feel a good burn. Feel a little something in my shoulder, but it's not an aching pain feeling. It's like I'm saying, it feels like empty. I don't know how to explain it. This shoulder feels 100% solid. This one feels like it's cracked, right? Feels like there's a weak point, which there is, because it's still a little tweaked. So this one's full. This one's not firing at up 100%. Last time again, around 12 reps, or was 12 reps. So, 2 sets, that's a 12. That's a good number, so good with that. Alright, so 3 sets of rows completed. Those all felt great. The shoulder was a little bit talking at the very beginning, but after that, it warmed up, so that was good. So then after that, we did the 3 sets of chest press right here, and that felt great. The whole movement felt great. Range of motion was perfect. Stretched at the very bottom. It's not too much for the shoulder, but it was just enough to get a little front delt, but mostly all chest. So the pump for the chest is great. The pump for the back was great. Tempo was great. Rep range, 12 reps for the chest press, 15 for the rows. That's good. And all I could do today was the best I could do, right? I could do his chest and back. Could I try to incorporate something else? Maybe some flies, yes. Maybe some push-ups, maybe some dips, but none of those movements felt good enough to perform because of the shoulder. So no need to do something that I won't be able to do in a couple weeks from now, right? So if I try to do this today and that shoulder's talking to me now, well, I'm not going to be able to do that in a couple weeks. So week by week, I'm trying to progress. I feel 90% better today than how I felt. I think it was 2 weeks ago when I tweaked it with a dip. So 2 weeks ago today, I felt worse than I feel today. So I'm not overworking myself. I'm sitting here doing exactly what I need to do to get the stimulus, to feel better, walking out of the gym and coming into the gym. So next week, do I want to do dumbbell training? Yes. Is it going to probably happen? Probably not, to be honest. If I only did one thing, if I did 3 sets of pull-ups, that was like the free range free motion, and just that little bit triggered my shoulder a little bit, then it's probably better off than sticking to just machines next week, maybe incorporating different machines now next week, and then the rest of this week just eyeballing and seeing what works, what doesn't work, but staying away from that free motion. So if I go into dumbbell training next weekend or next week, that could possibly fatigue and start inflaming that front delt again. So I'm gonna slowly get into it. It's, a lot of the same shit day after day, but in here doing what I can do, and I'm gonna record what I can do. No need to be doing shit I cannot do, and then next thing you know, I'm crippled. So fuck that. But the glute, the right leg feels great. A little tightness today, but that's just from doing the Bulgarians yesterday, and then doing I do on Monday. Monday was the Bulgarians. Monday, I think I did some type of dumbbell training on Monday with the legs. Can't remember, but whatever. Today's session, Benito. I'm gonna give it probably like a 7 out of 10. Could have went harder, but like I said, this shoulder feels solid. This whole arm feels solid, but this one feels it's not firing at 100% because of that front delt, and then the front delt. So the little bit of tweak here then caused a lot of tightness here. So this trap is trying to keep this stable. So when I was at the top of my pull-ups, you're using a lot of trap and you're using a lot of rear delt, maybe a little front delt just because your back's fatigued, but still good sesh.